we're live on that side. Let's make sure we are good to go on the Rumble side. We are good to go on Rumble. Twitch, we are good to go. Twitter, we're good to go. Let's get Kick going here. Tell us about you. No. Log me in. Jack Winninger will get the start for the Mets tonight. 3 seasons in the minor so far. 16-12 record, 3.59 ERA, 10.35 strikeouts per 9, with a 1.21 WHIP. The field is ready to go. All right, where are we at? Let's make sure we're good to go here on all the sides. All right, Kick, we're good to go. X, we're good to go. Twitch, we're good to go. And let's go over here. Let's make sure we're good to go. All right. All right, we are good to go. Let's get back over to our chat. Daniel's here. What is up, Daniel? Saying hello, John. How are things in the States today? Okay, it was a little cold today. Then the sun came out around 3 o'clock, and it started warming up. So all day long, we were probably in the 30s. But then the sun came out, and it's 45 now. So definitely warmed up. It's supposed to be 70 by Sunday, and then back cold again next week. So, hey, Charles is here. What is up, Charles Adderley? Always good to see Charles. Once again, hello to the team there with Charles as well. We don't want to forget everybody there. Hit the like and follow button on your various social media platforms, says Charles. And feel inspired to join in the chat. Oh. It's never good when the Cheez-Its fall over. They did not spill out, so we're good to go. So we'll wait till a couple more people hop in. There was some very sad Met news today, so we'll get into that here in a couple minutes. We'll talk about March Madness. March Madness has started. We will be live tomorrow night for St. John's and UNI. That's Northern Iowa University. We'll be live for that one at 7 o'clock. And then Saturday and Sunday, Mets spring training action. And Sunday's the last day of spring training. So I'll get Monday and Tuesday off from streaming before starting the season on Wednesday night with the Yankees and Giants. And then we get started on Thursday afternoon with the Mets and Pirates. We will be live for all 162 of the Mets. Charles said, I'm doing very good, thanks. Wisconsin upset today was insane. I heard that they lost. I did not see if it was a buzzer beater or anything. What's up, Jacob? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the vertical side, so anybody that is on the vertical side, it might be a minute before I see your chat messages. But if you want to be part of the active chat, make sure you come over to the big side. Yeah, we'll see. I did pay attention to some of the early games. But then I know Duke started at like 2:30, and I didn't see what happened there. Our Flyers keeping their slim playoff hopes alive last night with the overtime win. All right, some of the games that have happened already today. Duke beat Siena 71-65. Michigan State beat North Dakota State 92-67. Nebraska beat Troy 76-47. Arkansas beat Hawaii 97-78. High Point, that's the upset, the number 12 seed beating the number 5 seed 83-82. Vanderbilt beat McNeese 78-68. Louisville beat South Florida. I know a lot of people had South Florida winning that game. So Louisville holds on for the win. And the first game of the day was TCU. TCU holds on. They had a huge lead at the half and then held on to win 66-64. So some good. Only game going on right now is North Carolina and VCU. Awesome stuff, everybody. We've already gained a sub on the YouTube side. Duke won by 4, down by 11. They were down at the half. Let me look. I mean, it doesn't matter if they won, but they were down 11 at the half. Wow. USF and McNeese covered your backside. I bet both to cover, and they covered by 5. A half point each. Yikes. So let's see. The only thing, Rumble, we only have one right now. Probably won't be as busy during Mets games on Rumble. The Rays prospect lineup. Overn will lead it off. Gillen will bat second. Melton third. Let's write some of these names down. Overn, Gillen, Melton, Isaac, Morgan, and Taylor. And Jack Winiger on the mound once again for the Mets. 26 games, a 2.92 ERA, and 135 and 2/3 innings. A 12-6 record, 147 strikeouts in those 135 innings. A 1.15 whip, and hitters batted .237 against him. Outside 1-0. That one popped up. It'll go out of play 1-1. I do not know if the pitch tracker will be working. Oh, it should be. Yeah, there we go. Oh, let's come over here. There we go. 1-1 to count. Oh, no, I don't have the game. There we go. That one's fouled off. 1-2 to count. Don't know how far they'll let each of these guys go. Maybe an inning. Our guy Dr. DeLay just went live. He's got Texas A&M and St. Mary's. The 1-2. Outside 2-2. The 2-2. And fouled off. We'll do it again. The 2-2. Ooh, not sure where that one missed. 3-2. Want to see the tracker, see where the tracker had that one. The 3-2. And that one popped up. Foul. It'll go out of play. They're saying that ball was low, according to the tracker as well. Looks like a strike to me. The 3-2. And that one lifted out to the left. It goes foul again. We are only 6 days away. Next Wednesday, Yankees-Giants starts the season. And then Thursday we have Mets-Pirates at 1 and Dodgers-Diamondbacks at night. Ooh, called strike 3. Got him looking. One away. That'll bring up Gillen. Up high, 1-0. Gillen is the second-ranked prospect in the Rays organization. Let's go to my website that I get my minor league prospect information from and see what they say about him. If anybody's interested, it's prospect361.com. And swung on a miss, 1-1 to count. And we'll get the Mets prospects up here so we can talk about them. The 1-1. Wenninger will deal. Down low, 2-1. Well, the prospect 361's got Gillen as the number 1 ranked prospect for the race. Just missed, 3-1. Not expected to make the majors until 2028. The 3-1. There's a strike, 3-2. The 3-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Where was he going? Running down to first base like the catcher didn't catch it. Morabito in left. Ewing in center. Serrano in right. Reimer at third. Pena at short. Voit at second. Clifford at first. Fouled off, 0-1 to count to Melton. The 0-1. And chopped foul, 0-2. Oh, and 2 to count. Wenninger at 17 pitches here. Bounced down low, 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Wenninger strikes out the side. We go bottom 1. Mets prospects coming to the plate. Chat is quiet. A lot of people probably watching a lot of the March Madness, which we will be live for tomorrow night. St. John's. North Carolina up 6. 8.5 minutes to go in the first. Let's see if I can come over and get the Mets line up here. Ewing will lead off. Pena will bat second. Reimer third. Clifford fourth. Serrano fifth. Suaro will catch. Morabito will be in left field and bat. I'm missing somebody here. Ewing, Pena, Reimer, Clifford, Serrano, Suero, Voit, Morabito, and Guzman will DH and bat ninth. Urbina will be on the mound here for the Rays. First pitch was a ball. And that one laced in the center field. That'll get down for a base hit. A leadoff single for Ewing. Hey, Miss Gina is here. How are you, Miss Gina? There's a strike right down the middle, 0-1. Charles says, without commitment, you will never start, and without consistency, you will never finish. Not sure where that one missed. 1-1 to count. One and one the crowd. 1-1 the crowd. 1-1 to count. The crowd, a mixed crowd. Probably just under half. The 1-1. And that one crushed out to right center field. And the center fielder will come over to make the catch. One away. That'll bring up Reimer. He had a little action with the Mets in spring training here. He made it to the Double-A affiliate last year in Binghamton there. Binghamton. Oh, a chopper up the middle. And that'll get through for a base hit. Ewing will stop at second. That'll bring up Brian Clifford. The Rumble Ponies. The Binghamton Rumble Ponies. On the outside corner, 0-1. Oh, no throw to second. Urbina did step off the rubber. The 0-1. And fouled off 0-2. All right, Mets threatening here in the bottom of the first. Ewing on second. Reimer on first. 1 out. The 0-2. Called strike 3. Got him looking. 2 away. That'll bring up Serrano. Hats for bats. Reimer is the Mets' 14th ranked prospect. Played in high A ball last year. Urbina will set and deal. Right down the middle, 0-1. The 0-1. And fouled off quickly ahead 0-2. The 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Rolls away from the catcher, but not far enough to advance. Steps off the rubber again. The 1-2. And that one lifted out to left. Back behind third in foul territory. It'll go out of play. The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on a missed. We go to the second inning, still scoreless. The race prospects coming up. The Mets put runners on first and second with only 1 out. Couldn't do anything after that. Oh, Sinbin is streaming the Habs and Red Wings tonight. The Mets' big team is beating the A's tonight, or Astros tonight. That game wasn't on TV, or we would have done that one. JK is here saying, "Hey John, I'm still disappointed in how uninspiring the USA team played, but excited for the season to finally start." Agreed. Agreed. All right, Wenninger's still on the mound. Isaac will lead it off here. Down low, 1-0. They check down at third. No swing, 1-0. Xavier Isaac batted .201 in the minors last year. Swung on a miss at a pitch way inside, 1-1. Swung on a miss, nice pitch. 1-2 the count. Jonathan M is here. What's up, Jonathan? Jonathan saying hi all. The 1-2. Inside, 2-2. Wenninger having maybe the dirt's a little muddy there, working his cleats on the scraper there. Down low, 3-2. Skeens was inspired to participate in the WBC. The 3-2. Up high, ball 4. So lead off walk here to start the second. Not happy with the dirt on the mound here. Might have to come out in between innings and throw a little bit of that kitty litter down. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Pickoff throw. Not in time. DO2. And he swung a ball in the dirt. He doesn't think he went, but he went. One away. Fourth strikeout for Wenninger. That'll bring up Taylor. On the outside corner, 0-1. On the outside corner again, 0-2. Taylor played in Double-A last year for Tampa. They're the Montgomery Biscuits. And that one hit out to center. Right field, actually. Serrano, a couple steps back, now in. 2 away. What are my thoughts on Mauricio being sent down and Vientos staying? I think Vientos is going to be traded. Vientos and somebody else might go for a reliever or something. I would be very surprised if Vientos is on this team on opening day. The 1-0 to Flewelling. Flewelling. James is Jonathan. The 1-1. Up high. 2-1. The 2-1. Swung on a miss. 2-2. One fan with an umbrella there. Everybody else just sitting there. So I don't know if it's still raining or not. The 2-2. Bounce in the dirt. 3-2. The 3-2. And that one laced in the center. That'll get down for a base hit. Runners being sent around third. The relay throw is not in time. The Mets defense kind of fell asleep there. And it's 1-0 Rays. What do you mean if he does well? I don't think he's making it to opening day. He's got 2 more days to... He's got 2 more spring training games to prove he belongs. I think he needs to change the scenery. Outside 1-0 here. Santana, the batter. If he makes it to the Major League Club, he's not going to get playing time. Who's he playing over? Inside 2-0. And that one lines. Base hit down the left field line. That's a fair ball. The runner goes from first to third. Now runners on second and third with 2 outs here. It's going to be Bichette at third, Lindor at short, Semien at second, and Polanco and Beatty at first. Gonna have Soto in left, Robert in center, and as of right now, if it were up to me, it'd be Benj in right. I guess they might go with Talkman, but I would put Benj out there. But and that one popped out to right. 0-1. The 0-1. Bounce in the dirt. 1-1. Yeah, Soto's moving to left. There's a strike. 1-2. And that's going to be okay. I'm not worried about Soto in left. He played left field for the WBC, so I think he's going to be fine in left. Thank you, Charles. Swung on a missed. The throw down the first is in time. That'll retire the side, but the Rays get on the board. We go bottom 2. Soto showing leadership with the move. I agree. So a little bit of sad news today in Metland, if you did not hear. Howie Rose, the Mets radio play-by-play guy, who's been involved with the Mets in some capacity, doing play-by-play since 1987, announced that 2026 will be his last season. So when I became a Met fan, Howie was involved. Howie was already doing games, and well, the second year, because '86 was the first year I watched. He started in '87. I was just a little kid then, and now he's retiring. So the Mets got to do the right thing and send him out with a championship. If you're not familiar with the name Howie Rose, you might know the phrase "put it in the books." That is Howie's call at the end of games. Every once in a while, depending on the situation, I'll drop it as well. All right, Suaro will be the batter here. Mets down a run. Ronnie's here. What's up, Ronnie? Roadrunner's here. What's up? Up and in, 1-1, or 1-0, excuse me. We do have. You're making me feel old. Well, I didn't realize Howie was 72 years old. Yep, coined that phrase, yep. We do have one spot open in our fantasy baseball league. So if anybody's interested in that, let me know. I can post a link in the chat. Draft is Tuesday night. And a ground ball down the third. And a wide throw, but the first baseman stays on the bag. 1 away. Ronnie says he's watching Bruins Jets. Yeah, I was surprised. Fitzy didn't have anything set up. Fitzy did a lot of the WBC, and he's not, as of right now, he's got nothing set up for the weekend. We use the same software. We log into the same site for the software, and he didn't have anything logged in. He's got 10 years on me, she says. 1-1 to count. If yeah, on YouTube, make sure you check out WFAN today. Joe and Tiki did a great interview. And a little chopper up the middle. The second baseman played it perfect. 2 away. Two out, nobody on here. Oh, Senga must be done for the night. Senga went 4 innings, 3 hits, no runs, 4 strikeouts tonight versus the Astros. Inside and low, 1-0 to Morabito. Morabito got to spend a little bit of time with the big league club here in spring training. The 1-0. And that one popped up, right side. It'll go out of play. The 1-1. Up high, 2-1. Oh, we're getting a challenge here. It was called the ball, so the Rays are challenging. And it's high. It'll stay a ball. The 2-1. And fouled off 2-2. Timeout by Morabito. 2 out, nobody on here. Mets down a run. Once again, tomorrow night we'll be live for St. John's and Northern Iowa for the March Madness. Then Saturday and Sunday at 1 o'clock both days, we got the Mets. Outside, 3-2. And then we'll probably take Monday and Tuesday off. We will probably take Monday and Tuesday off. And a ground ball up the middle. Second baseman. Played perfect again. 3 ground out there for the Mets in that inning. We go to the third. 1-0 Rays. Back to the top of their lineup. Yep, March Madness, because it's the Johnnies, so we got to go live for the Johnnies. And if they advance, we'll see what time they play on Sunday. So. Charles says he used to listen to WFAN from Staten Island, New York. Announcers Bob Murphy, Gary Thorne, Steve Lamar, and Ralph Kiner in the 80s. Ralph Kiner. Welcome to Kiner's Corner. Roadrunner says do not like the early challenge in the game. Yeah, at least it was the Rays and they were wrong. Back to the top of the lineup here for the Rays in the third. Fouled off 0-1. Winninger still on the mound here. The 0-1. In for a strike, 0-2. The 0-2. And that one popped up. Left side, foul territory. It'll be caught. One away. Thank you, Charles. Here's Gillen. He struck out in the first. Fouls that one off, 0-1. Whoa, up and in. 1-1. Did they get paid? Did they get paid to go on Kiner's corner? I didn't know that. The 1-1. There's a strike, 1-2. The 1-2. Inside. 2-2. Two and two the count. And that one ripped out to right. Right to Serrano. 2 away. Let's see here. And that one popped up. Foul. Will it go out of play? Yep. Oh, check swing foul. Still 0-2. And oh! Happy birthday! Line drive right back up the middle. Winninger makes a glove save. That'll retire the side. Flashes a little leather. We go bottom 3, still 1-0 Rays. Mm. 0-1 to count here to Guzman. Popped up. Right side. Foul territory. Towards the first base dugout. And it'll go out of play. 0-2. Fouled straight back. Still 0-2. Did he go? They checked down at first. No swing. 1-2. Bounced in the dirt. 2-2. The 2-2. And that one laced out to left. But the left fielder's right there. 1 away. Oops. Swung on the miss. 2-1. Still 1-2. And chop foul. Still 1-2. Ewing singled his first time, but was stranded at second. The 1-2. Ooh, just missed. Catcher dropped it. I think the catcher holds on to that. It's a strike. The 2-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. The 2-2. And that one ripped out to right. Foul. The 2-2. And that one fouled off again. One out, nobody on for the Mets. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. No, strikeout number 3. Come on. Pay attention to the game you're broadcasting. Here's Pena. 2 out, nobody on. Bounced in the dirt, 1-0. And that one ripped. Foul down the right field side. There's a strike, 1-2. The 1-2. And that one ripped out to right. And that'll get down. The right fielder comes over and keeps it to a single. Pena's on. That'll bring up Reimer, who singled his first time. One of the count. And that one lined in the left. Oh, caught by the shortstop. That'll retire the side. We go to the 4th. Still 1-0 Rays. Wenninger still on the mound here. Two and 0 the count. Swung on a miss, 2-1. Nobody chatting tonight. Nope. Grounded the second, over to first, one away. Starting to rain again there. Up high, 1-0, excuse me. Morgan, the batter, he struck out his first time. Up high, ooh, called a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. There's a strike, 1-2. The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. Wenninger up to 64 pitches here in the fourth. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Fifth strikeout for Wenninger tonight. 2 away. And that's going to be it. The infield coming in. The manager coming out. Carreño will be the new pitcher. Hey, Bud is here. What is up, Bud? He's saying hello, everyone. Let's go, Mets. Carreño will be the new pitcher here for the Mets. Made it to rookie ball last year. And A ball. 14 games, a 5.72 ERA. Whoa, way up and in. Yikes. 1-0. Taylor flew out to right his first time. Crowd starting to filter back in. The rain must have stopped again. The 1-0. Outside 2-0. Ooh, way inside 3-0. The 3-0. Whoa, up high, ball 4. So a 2-out walk will keep the inning going here for the Rays. Flewelling will be the batter. He had an RBI single in the second inning. The first pitch. Oh, way inside. Did it hit him? And it hit him. Man, this pitcher has not thrown a strike yet. I saw the replay and I still don't see the ball hit him. That'll bring up Santana. He doubled his last time, but was stranded at second. And the runner goes from second to third. Runner at first stayed. So runners on the corners here with 2 out. Two and oh the count. 7 pitches, all balls so far. Way outside 3-0. Yep, starting to rain again. Up high, ball 4. That'll load the bases. 9 straight pitches out of the strike zone. 2 walks and a hit batter. There were 2 out and nobody on when they made the pitching change. We're getting a meeting out at the mound here. Let's see if they make a change. Yep. We'll get a pitching change. Pierce will be the batter. All right. This Oriana. 41 games last year in single and double A. 2.96 ERA in 51 and 2/3 innings. Finished with Binghamton. Yeah, that's double A. The Rumble Ponies. It'll be interesting to see if they do another promo this year like they did last year where they were the Southern Tier Spicy Meatballs. Pierce struck out his first at bat to end the second. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Oh, it's actually 0-2 now because there was a pitch clock violation on the batter for not stepping into the box. It's actually 0-2 already. Swung on a miss and the inning's over. He threw 2 pitches and gets a strikeout. We go bottom 4, still 1-0 Rays. Yeah, Mets are on at 1 tomorrow, but we'll be live for St. John's and Northern Iowa tomorrow night at 7. A little March Madness coverage for you. And then we'll see. If St. John's wins tomorrow night, they'll probably have to play Kansas on Sunday. Once again, if you're a Met fan, make sure you check out WFAN today. Evan and Tiki did a great interview with Howie Rose. It's about a 30-minute interview talking about some of his great calls over the years. Oh, my buddy Brandon in the chat. What's up, buddy? Oh, you're going to get me in trouble. You are going to get me in trouble, my friend. All right, here we go. Bottom four. Mets down a run. Inside 1-0. Raining again. Oh, new pitcher here for the Rays. There's a strike. 1-1. Brandon, I saw your father-in-law today. Saw your brother-in-law yesterday. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. All the pitchers cleaning off their cleats, man. That mound must be muddy. I'm surprised they're not going out there with that kitty litter to throw it out there. There's a strike, 2-2. Yo, Jonathan is here gifting 5 memberships. What is going on, Jonathan? Make sure on the YouTube side you are subscribed because you never know when somebody's going to drop those memberships like that. Thank you so much, my friend. It's CH on his anti-Yankees fans account, dropping in for a few with greetings on behalf of the Thomas Fitzpatrick Red Sox Network. Come on, Mets. Skewer these Devil Rays. The 3-2 and ripped foul. We'll do it again. Jonathan says, told you I like prospect games. What's up, CH? Guys, once more, I know there's some people in the chat. We were looking for one more team for the Fantasy Baseball League. So if anybody's interested in that, let me know. Draft is Tuesday night. The 3-2. Bounce in the dirt. Ball 4. So Clifford with the leadoff walk. But let's come over and check to see who got those free memberships from Jonathan. Mr. Storm got it. Diego got it. Jennifer Boucher got one. Jersey got one. And Baseball Fury got one. Very nice. Once again, thank you so much, Jonathan, for going above and beyond to support the channel. Bounce down low, 1-0. Once again, once we get to April, I'll hand out 10 free memberships. What do we got? Umpire walking out to the mound here. Jonathan, if you're still in the chat, thank you so much for sending me that link for the interview with Howie Rose today. Great interview. Oh, yep, now they're out on the mound with that floor dry. Look at the mud. The mud is all caked up on his cleats. John, got to ask you, based on what you see so far, what do you think about our youngsters? Uh, I think hitting and fielding wise, the Mets are going to be fine for the future. Pitching's still going to be a big issue. Starting pitching's going to be fine. Relief pitching's still going to be an issue. CH says, I drafted Juan Soto in the fantasy league because I needed at least one elite bat, then an ace pitcher ASAP. So here's to hoping Juan Soto has a monster year. Looking at the teams already, I think it's going to be CH and I in the championship. But there have been no games yet. Jonathan says, yeah, the Howie announcement hit me a bit. I'm sorry. I followed him since 95. Miss Kleiner and Murphy. I used to do a funny Murphy impersonation. Yeah, Howie been the voice since my second season as a fan. Yeah, your picks were no jokes, says CH. The Mets manager and the Rays manager out there talking. CH says last time he played fantasy baseball was 01, and he was 11. And a chopper foul at the first base side, 1-1. And it didn't go well, he said. It's gonna be tough. If we don't fill it, we can't draft. So. Hey, Snowman checking in. I'm ready for baseball, he said. What's up, Snowman? Snowman, make sure you post your link. Snowman's going to be covering the White Sox over on his channel this year. So make sure you check out Snowman. Jonathan says, I watched a remembrance video today for Bob Murphy. Gary and Howie look so young. English. And lined in the right field. That'll get down for a base hit. Thrown in at second. It hit the runner on second base. There was no defenders there. That'll bring up Suaro, who grounded out to third his first time. Everybody, there's Snowman. Mets are now cooking. Let's go. This is CH. Outside, 1-0. It's just the prospect game, though, so none of the big bats are here. Playing in at first, but back everywhere else. The 1-0. And that one lined foul, 1-1. Can you smell what the New York Mets are cooking? The 1-1. And that one lined foul, 1 and 2. I was talking about the minor league bullpen. The minor league bullpen. The Mets pro team could use another arm, but the Mets bullpen is going to be fine. That's a strikeout. 1 away. I've already, it's already updated my autocorrect to put that now. Oh, pickoff throw. Got him. He's out at third. Not sure. Yeah, might have saw something. Well, he saw it wrong because they got him out. So 2 out and now only a runner at first. Outside. Ooh, called a strike, 0-1. Anybody in the chat that might have one, let me know what your favorite Howie call might be. I have mine. But we'll see if anybody else is the same. Ooh, pickoff throw to first. Not in time. That was close. A lot of people might say the Alonso home run against Milwaukee in the playoffs when the Mets were down to their final out. Oh, up and in. Popped out of the catcher's glove, but not far. 2-1. Mine is the play up. Jonathan says, Jonathan, that's mine too. It was Lindor. That's my favorite call. Because the Mets had a lead that game, then blew the lead, and Lindor hit the home run to put them back in front. Outside, 3-2. We were chatting for that one. The 3-2. Up high, ball 4. Pitcher kind of stumbled off the mound there. So I'll put runners on second and third with 2 outs. Our first and second with 2 outs now. Oh, that's a good one too. He said the Piazza home run in the first game back in New York after September 11th. Yes. That's a good one. Has anyone else been watching the new series Inside the Diamond on the Mets channel? No, I don't know anything about it, Miss Gina. Inside the Diamond, I'm going to have to check that out. It's like he was oozing what I felt and was coming out of his mouth. That's a good one. I forgot about that one. Still, the Lindor home run against Atlanta is still my favorite. The 1-0. Up high 2-0. CH's PAS. My high school used to give out free Mets tickets. They're right down the middle, 2-1. To after school clubs. I went to a few games in '07, and one night I was watching the out of town scoreboard. Red Sox at Wanky Stadium. Beckett. What? And that one line foul, 2-2. On the mound, inning later, it was 10-3 Sox. And I got the whole seating section at Shea to point with me and laugh. It's a 2-2. And a little chopper foul up the first base side. He says, of course, one of my favorite calls wasn't even from a Met announcer. The Mookie call, probably because my dad dropped me in celebration. I was 3. That explains it. The 2-2. And that one fouled off. We'll do it again. Shea Stadium had put up on the big scoreboard, congratulations to the 1986 World Champs, Boston Red Sox. Nice. You're welcome, guys. I think you'll enjoy it. There's a live chat during the video. I like it. Got to know Bo Bichette better. Very cool. We'll definitely check that out. The 3-2. Runners go. That one popped foul. We'll do it again. CH says I wasn't around for 86, so hard no. Runners go again. Fouled off again. Once again, my first year as a fan, they win the World Series, and it's been downhill ever since. What is this? And a bouncer off the pitcher. He picks it up, throws high, and everybody's safe. That's going to be an E1. "2015, my opinion, would be heartbreaker because I thought the Mets looked better on paper." No, the Mets were not the better team. The Mets were not better than Kansas City. I think Kansas City lost the World Series the year before, I think. So they were legit. Or the Mets just got hot at the right time and made a run. Charles says, Mr. John, your host, providing outstanding play-by-play with informative commentary behind the mic. Your attitude will determine your altitude. No. Your altitude will determine your attitude. What? Right, Jonathan? If baseball was a 7-inning game, we would have won. True. Very true. I do think in 2000, if the Mets win Game 1 against the Yankees, where they end up blowing Game 1, I think if they win Game 1, I think the Mets win that World Series. But 2015, I didn't think. Hey, you never know. Mets blew Game 1 of that World Series, too, so. What if we beat your Red Sox again? Like 86. Swung on a miss. New pitcher here for the Rays. Eddington, the new pitcher. And that one crushed out to left center field, back to the track. It'll be caught, and that'll end the inning. We go to the 5th. It's still 1-0 Rays. Jonathan says, I was just going to say, we're not going to mention the Subway World Series and the ghosts of Monument Park ripping off home runs. This is today. This is right now. And get a different profile pic. You're not Dominic Mysterio. For some reason, Chom hates the Mets more than the Yankees, despite our guidance. Well, Chom's the reason I don't hang out in Fitzy streams anymore. Chom's a... we'll leave it at that. Honestly, to me, Chom's the reason Fitzy's channel doesn't grow. Hey, Kenneth Clark is here. What's up, Kenneth? How are you doing tonight? I'm doing good and busy. Had to get a new phone. Hope you're well, Kenneth. Great to see you, my friend. Miss Gina says, I really feel the Mets doing great stuff this upcoming season. Jonathan Santucci on the mound now for the Mets. One of my favorite prospects. Strike one. and fouled off. Up high, 1-2. I'm following you in the MLB app as well. I still haven't pulled the trigger on MLB TV package. Man, I still can't believe playback shut down. I had so many big plans for playback this year. The 2-2. And a chopper. Second baseman's got it. Fires the first, one away. And a chopper to second again. Flip to second. Oh, quickly 2 down. Mike, I see your comment there. Let me get to that. Nope, wrong one. Mike says, with Vientos' horrid spring with no more options, can you see a phantom injury that gives him an extended spring training? No, I do not. I think he's going to be traded. I think they're going to use him and a minor league prospect and get another bullpen arm. There is no room on Vientos on this team. CH says, I don't like talking about the 2000 World Series, but I do like the regular season. Nomar batted Nomar Garcia Para batted .372. I was 10 and thought Nomar was a superhero. Fun times. The 1-1. Just missed 2-1. Yeah, I don't know. Mike, what do you think? Oh, that one ripped out the center. Before the track, Ewing will make the catch. Santucci with a nice 1-2-3 inning. We're halfway through. Still 1-0 Rays. Rumble side is quiet tonight. I agree. Vientos has no place on this club, but I hate trading a player when he has value is this low. Very true. Very true. I'm sorry I zoned out there about Vientos. I personally was never sold on him. Don't worry, PAS. I taught Fitzy all about Clemens trying to take out Piazza and the Pedro and Yankees drama from back in the day. You don't remember when Don Zimmer tried to attack Pedro Martinez? I love it. All right, top of the Met lineup here. Ewing will lead it off. Pena and Reimer as well. Bottom 5. Thank you, everybody, for hopping in for the Mets-Rays prospect game. The Mets-Astros game was not on TV. But we go live for every Met game during the regular season. Inside 1-0. The 1-0. Swung on a miss, 1-1. 2027 MLB debut. No. What do you guys think? Honestly, do you guys think there's going to be a 2027 season? I personally do not. Up high, 2-1. I do not think there will be a 2027 season. MLB was like pro wrestling. And that one hit out to right field. One away. Charles says lockout. Yep. And I think it's going to last all season. I'll also say, from what I've seen so far, no catastrophic items have come up in spring training this year. Nice to see related to the Mets. Raiders, on the other hand. Miss Gina says, I pray so. I will be lost without baseball. Yeah, what do we do? What do we do for it as a channel if there's no 2027 season? Up high, 2-0. I believe that there will be a lockout, says Jonathan. How far that and long? That is what I do not know. The Rays are challenging the ball call. Oh, and it missed. How close is that? 0.3 of an inch. It's a ball. $2027 must be sacrificed to stop the Dodgers from paying the best player in baseball $1 million annual with $600 million deferred. He's not wrong. Now, it's in the rules, so it's allowed, but outside, ball 4, so a 1-out walk. That'll bring up Reimer. He lined out, or he singled his first time, and then lined out the short in the third. There definitely needs to be a floor. There needs to be a salary cap floor. No more of these. These other teams are making billions of dollars and not spending money. Maybe not billions, but once again, the Athletics were what? The 7th most profitable team in baseball last year? Or 2 years ago? Start spending some of that money. Come on. I mean, they're going to move to Vegas. Is he still going to be penny pincher out there or what? Right, and exactly, Miss Gina. The fans are the one who suffer. Pick-off throw, not in time. Yeah, right? And then the Dodgers will get schooled for 10 years, $1 billion deferred until 2100. Right? And that one lifted up, out to left. Not deep. It's caught. 2 away. Jonathan says, and now you see when MLB profits then are distributed, then I think that's not fair. Up high, 1-0. Ooh, called a strike, 0-1. He should have challenged that, honestly. Too late now. Clifford struck out and walked. The 0-1. And a chopper to second. It'll flip to second for the fourth. That'll retire the side. We go to the 6th. Still 1-0 Rays. Two watching on the Rumble side tonight. Whoa, 8 seconds left. Let me make sure this is fresh. Nope. Yeah, 8 seconds left. Number 11, VCU and North Carolina tied at 75. The Tar Heels were up 11 at the half. Right, exactly, Jonathan. Cohen is paying the payrolls of the teams going over the Cohen by going over the Cohen tax. Yep. I'm working on my curveball just in case the owners want replacement players during the lockout. That would be awesome. There's a strike, 1-2. CH says the same thing. Good idea. I'm going to crank out my sinker and circle change from high school. I would be 37, but hey, why not? Right? Called strike 3. Got him looking. 1 away. They're out of challenges, so they can't challenge. Here's Morgan. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. And a ground ball up to first. Taken to the bag. 2 away. The Mets still have 2 challenges tonight where the Rays are out. Now Santucci cleaning out the mud from his cleats. Fitzy can play second. Jennifer won't let him play baseball. There's a strike, 1-1. 1-1 the count. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Down low, 2-2. CH says none of my cats are opposed to me making a baseball comeback. The 2-2. And a chopper foul to first base side. Down low, 3-2. And fouled off, 0-2. 3-2, excuse me. No. PAS can be the manager. I wonder if Charles would be a hitting coach or a pitching coach. Nope. Outside, ball 4. Charles will be my bench coach. Encouraging me throughout the game. Hey, from Caden Bodine from Mount Holly, New Jersey. Bounce in the dirt. Runner will go down to second. Absolutely 100% correct, Mr. John. The 1-0. 2-0. Up high, 3-0. The Mets are going to challenge. Mike says, how would you like to be the Rays pitchman to the county for $1 billion for a new stadium when there's no base? Right? Let's check. It was called a ball, and it's a ball. The Mets have 1 challenge left. Rays are out. The 3-0. There's a strike. 3-1. The 3-1. Inside, ball 4. So another inning here where the Mets get the first two batters out and then can't get out of the inning. You're welcome, Charles. Thank you as always for being here. Two out, two on here for the Rays. Up high. Oh, called a strike. 1-0-1. Oh, and 1 to count. And a chopper back up the middle. And a wild throw. A run will score. It's going to be an E3. And it's runners on the corners. I don't know why the first baseman went all the way over to the second base position to get that ball. When you're the first baseman, you cannot go that far over. There's a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Swung on a missed 0-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. That'll end the inning. But the Rays out a run. It's 2-0 as we go to the bottom of the sixth. VCU and North Carolina are in overtime. Wonder if any of our YouTube friends are covering that one. Let's come over and look. Oh, there's a Rico Bronya podcast going on right now. I'm missing it. Oh, play-by-play with JJ's calling it. Seriously, PS, Fitzy out of left field made me a mod on my main account, so I decided to get a tie to wear over my t-shirt whenever he's streaming and a nice cup of coffee. There you go. That's funny. Alex Cook, the new pitcher here. The Mets coming to bat. And that one crushed out to right, but right at the right fielder. One away. Outside corner 0-1. He said maybe I can get a badge from the dollar store to put on my shirt too. A hat and one of those dollar store sheriff sets too. The band pistol. DO2 bounced in the dirt. 1-2. Swung on a miss, 2 away. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Right down the middle, 0-2. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Swung on a miss. We go to the 7th. Still 2-0 Rays. Yes, thank you so much, Charles. Charles, still waiting on the U.S. Copyright Office to approve it. You plan to explode? I'm sorry. CH, Thomas channel is not going to explode. Yo, C. Lee is here. What is up, C. Lee? C. Lee says he's got tomorrow off. Yep. Fitzy's a great guy. Yep. Yeah, Fitzy's not the issue. And a bunt attempt, but it goes right back to the pitcher. He fires it the first, one away. Santucci's still on the mound here after giving up the run last inning. Oh, that one crushed out to right, but right at the right fielder, 2 away. 2 pitches, 2 outs. In for a strike, 0-1. C. Lee says he was like number 25. Thank you so much. Swung on a miss, quickly down 0-2. BCU up 80-78 with 4 seconds left. And a chopper foul up the first base side, still 0-2. C. Lee says, I'm tired, but I'm going to try and stay awake. I am tired too. Swung on a miss at a ball in the dirt. Catcher's got to pick. Our pitcher's. The catcher's got to pick it up and throw it to first. That'll retire the side. We go bottom 7. Stand up and stretch, everybody. Still 2-0 Rays. VCU ball up 2 over North Carolina. This would be a big upset. Anderson Brito will be the new pitcher here. High A ball last year. C. Lee says he's been up since before 3 a.m. If I was up before 3 a.m., I'd be out by now. All right, bottom 7, Mets down 2. VCU. Oh. Down low, 1-1 the count. The 1-1. And that one popped up. Shallow right, second baseman out. Edge of the grass. He'll make the catch. 1 away, excuse me. And that one lined out to right. And over the head of the right fielder will bounce up against the wall. The throw in the second base is not in time. A 1-out double back to the top of the Met lineup here. If I can pay the bills, that's the good news. That's always good news, right? Runner on second, 1 out here for the Mets. Henriquez, the new batter. Bounced in the dirt, gets away. The runner will move to third. I eat me spinach. Do you? Swung on a miss. 1-1. The 1-1. Inside, 2-1. Hey, Natalie is here. What's up, Natalie? Popeye was your favorite cartoon? The 2-1. And fouled off, 2-2. Man, starting to hit now. The 2-2. Bounce in the dirt, 3-2. Yep, UNC lost. 82-78. Did he go? He went. Struck him out. 2 away. Fouled off, 0-1. Vargas will be the new batter here. The 0-1. Fouled off 0-2. The 0-2. Way inside 1-2. Mets beat the Astros 6-2. Thank you, Miss Gina. The 1-2 from Brito. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. We go to the 8th. Still 2-0 Rays. When I'm done, I'll have to watch the Rico. It's got to be an emotional one tonight. In for a strike, 0-1. Oh, yeah. Anybody else here in the jam? Down low, 1-1. Yes, C. Lee. C. Lee got to be getting close, right? 10 weeks off in the summer. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Santucci's still on the mound here for the Mets. May 23rd, he says. That's awesome. Bounced in the dirt, 1-1. The 1-1. And that one fouled straight back, 1-2. The 1-2. Oh, just missed somewhere. 2-2. 2-2. And a chopper foul up the third base side. Called strike 3. Got him looking 2 away. That's going to be it for Santucci with 2 out here in the 8th. Getting congrats from the infield. See if he gives a nice little... No, they're not showing him walk off the field. Once again, our next live stream is tomorrow night. I will be live for St. John's against Northern Iowa in March Madness. Then Saturday and Sunday, both days at 1 o'clock for Mets baseball. Sunday is the final day for the Mets for spring training. Not sure if anybody plays on Monday, but for the Mets it's Sunday. And then we'll be live Wednesday night for Yankees Giants to kick off the season. Charles says hit that like button and sub to the PAS network on the YouTube side, both the vertical and horizontal streams. Yo, C. Lee says I'm going to try to make a cheesecake on Saturday. Raspberries. I think you're supposed to use cheese, not raspberries. All right, here we go. 2 out here, top of the 8th. New pitcher. Brewer, inside, 1-1. There's a strike, 1-2. The 1-2 from Brewer. Whole deal. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. We go bottom 8. Still 2-0 Rays. Who can resist cheesecake? Well, probably somebody that's lactose intolerant, probably. How do you feel about the Mets' chances this year, John? If they stay healthy, they're going to fight for the division. Not just the playoff spot, the division. If everybody stays healthy. What are you thinking about your Astros this year? Yep, CH says that's what sunk my 2001 fantasy team. The dreaded injury bug. Yep. That'll do it to you. If that happens, you'll blow through 10K subs. Miss Gina predicted by June. I said the All-Star game. Miss Gina said June 1st. See, Lee says I'm always positive about my Astros. And a ground ball. Nice dive, sliding stop by the third baseman. Gets to its feet. Nice scoop at first. Went away. Fouled off. 0-1. And a chopper foul. 0-2. I'm hoping to have a giveaway. I ordered something, and it keeps the expected ship date keeps getting pushed back. Now they're saying April something. The 1-2. Swung on a miss, struck him out, 2 away. Up high, 1-0. We will be ready for the PAS 10K party. Fouled off, 1-1. One and one to count. In for a strike, 1-2. And a little chopper to the shortstop. He'll charge in on the run. Wild throw. The runner's safe. He makes the turn. He's heading to second. The throw down to second. He's safe. He missed the tag. That's going to be an E6. I want to see the replay because the throw was in plenty of time, and he missed the tag. Let's see. I can't. I can't tell if he got him on the knee before he was safe. Now they're not challenging, so runner on second, 2 out. Blooped foul down the right field side. Brings up another dilemma. What kind of cake does PAS prefer? Yes. Cake, yes. Uh-huh. Yeah, and Seeley's been here early. Seeley's been here early. Charles has been here early. From early on, I should say. The 0-2. Brito will deal. And a little chopper to short. He goes to first again, and this time it's in time. That'll retire the side. We go to the ninth. Still 2-0 Rays. Once again, thank you all so much for hanging out with us tonight. I know it was only a spring breakout game, and I know there's March Madness going on tonight. But let's go. We've gained a couple new subs tonight. He said hi. Ben Simon will be the new pitcher here for the Mets in the ninth. CH says I got here late because I went through the Fitzy network. But I get to be 2 subs. Appreciate that. Up high, I want to know. Inside tuna. And that one blooped out to left, and that'll drop in for a base hit. Up high, 1-0. The 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. Whoa, way inside. Fouled off. That would have been ball 3. 2-2 the count. Swung and missed. He struck him out. 1 away. Still a runner on first here for the Rays. That one flown out to center. That'll be caught. 2 away. Runner goes back to first. What's he laughing about? Oh, we're not sure where that one missed. 0-1 or 1-0 the count. And a chopper foul up to first base side. 1-1. There's a strike. 1-2. Oh, grounded to first. The first baseman will take it to the bag himself. We go bottom 9. Still 2-0 Rays. So here we go, bottom 9. Once again, thank you all so much for hanging out. Charles says in the morning you have two choices: either A, continue to dream about your goals, or B, wake up and chase them. Let's see on the YouTube side, who are we going to redirect to tonight? Oh, we'll go to On the Go with CeeLo. He's going to be doing Georgia St. Louis Billikens game. So we'll set that up here on the YouTube side real quick as we go bottom 9. Don't ask Natalie. Natalie always picks A. Natalie always picks A. First pitch. Chop the third. Over to first. One away. In for a strike, 0-1. So on the YouTube side, don't just up and leave. It's going to ask you if you want to redirect over to On the Go with CeeLo. He's going to have the call for the Georgia Bulldogs St. Louis Billikens game for March Madness. Our next stream will be for March Madness tomorrow night, St. John's in Northern Iowa. There's a strike, 1-2. Hey, Ron is here. What's up, Ron? And that one lined out to left. That'll get down. Oh, no, caught. 2 away. Yikes. The third baseman turned around and looked like he missed it. On the YouTube side, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Consider hitting that subscribe button. It is free to subscribe. Inside corner, 0-1. And that one blooped out the center. Base hit. That one missed. 1-0. Bounce in the dirt. 1 away. Runner will move down to second. And right back up the middle. The pitcher's got it. Over to first, and the ball game is over. 1-3 for the final out. 2-0 is your final. Once again, thank you everybody for hanging out. Awesome stuff, everybody. Yeah. Once again, 2 more spring training games Saturday and Sunday. And then real baseball starts Wednesday night with the Yankees Giants. And then we're live for Mets Pirates on Thursday at 1 o'clock. So great stuff. On the YouTube side, when I end the stream, it's going to ask you if you want to go over to On The Go with CeeLo. Tell him PAS sent you over. And we will see everybody tomorrow night for St. John's in Northern Iowa.